I'm here with,
Oren?
and I have a question for Oren. What do you think of when you think of social work?
When I think of social work, I tend to think of maybe therapy or something like that, or something where people go and get help and services and stuff like that. I think usually the main thing is therapy, any kind of mental health work is usually what I would think of immediately when I hear social work.
Yeah, that's a great answer. Social workers are mental health clinicians. We work in tandem with folks dealing with addiction. We work with people who are having mental health issues. Social workers are definitely mental health clinicians and work in the mental health setting. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Charlene, and I'm here with
Jeanette Vasquez.
Hi, Jeanette. What is your major here?
My major is psychology. I'm in undergrad third year transfer.
Okay, great. And so I'm going to ask Jeanette a question about social work. So, true or false, there are more clinically trained social workers than psychiatrists, psychologists, and psychiatric nurses combined.
Oh man, that's a hard question. True?
Yes, it is true. So, according to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, professional social workers are the nation's largest group of mental health service providers, and there are more than 200,000 clinically trained social workers.
Hi, my name's Maya, and I'm here with
Will?
Will. Are social workers able to diagnose people?
I'm gonna say no.
Close.
It's
The answer
true?
is with the right certification. So after getting a master's in social work at Fullerton, you can get a clinical social worker's license that does allow you to clinically diagnose patients.
That's pretty cool.
All right, so my name is Charlene, and I'm here with
Acevedo.
Lexus. Okay, so, and what's your major here?
Oh, it's advertising.
Oh, very interesting. Okay, so for the social work question, out of these 4 places, where can you find social workers? In schools, hospitals, prisons, veterinary offices, or all of the above?
All of the above.
Yes, that's correct. You can find social workers in all of those places. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi, this is Emma. I'm here with,
I'm Gladys.
and I'm here to ask you a social work question. What do you think is the main role of social workers?
What I imagine social workers is mainly with kids and the professional settings, working on identifying what's the problem. Usually associated more with helping kids that are in need of not fit in their homes. That makes sense.
Yeah, totally. We definitely do that work. What about yourself?
So I associate it with working with family issues. So the same thing with children and helping out children who are in homes that are not very fit for them. And
That's actually pretty accurate. Social workers help individuals, families, and groups restore or enhance their capacity for social functioning and work to create societal conditions that support communities in need. So you guys were on track. We do help kids. We work with elders, addicts, the unhoused, a lot of different groups that might need social support. So thank you so much for participating.
All right, and I'm here with Emily, do you think that social workers can help with animals with fur babies?
Yes.
Yes, it's true. Veterinary social work is an emerging field for social workers looking to address the emotional and psychological needs of pet owners. Veterinary social workers work in veterinary hospitals, shelters, and academic settings to provide grief counseling support and end-of-life decisions, manage compassion fatigue, and address the link between animal abuse and human violence.
All right, hi everyone. My name is Charlene, and I am here with.
I'm Isaiah Gibb.
All right, Isaiah, and what's your major here?
My major is business.
Okay, so for the social work question, is social work a real profession?
Can you describe social work? Because I don't know what it really means.
What do you know about social work?
To be honest, I know nothing about it.
Okay, that's okay. So social workers provide lots of different services in different facets of life. So it can be in hospitals, they can be in prisons, they can be in schools, they can be in veterinary offices. And so right now with the climate, there is questions about whether or not social work is a real profession. So what do you think?
I think it is a real profession. I think I've seen it in many fields of work. So yeah, I think they are a real job.
Yes, that is correct. So social work is a real profession, and we provide a lot of different services in a lot of different areas. So great job.
Thank you, thank you.
Great. Hi, everyone. My name is Charlene, and this is
Gabby Bailey.
awesome. Hello, Gabby. What is your major here at CSUF?
Psychology.
Okay, awesome. So we're going to ask Gabby a question about social work. Let's see. Do you think social workers remove children or support families or both?
I feel like it's a mix of both.
Okay. Why do you think that?
Well, I feel like sometimes maybe they take children without understanding the full situation, like maybe they got some false info or something. But then also there is situations definitely where they like support families and everything. So I think it just depends on the situation.
Yeah, that's a great answer. So yes, social workers do support families and they support all facets of the family life. And then they also can be involved in the CPS situation and seeing where needs are needed. But yeah, it can be both. Thank you so much, Gabby.
Of course.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. I'm Charlene,
I'm Gabriel.
and we're going to ask Gabriel a question about social work. So, Gabriel, true or false? There are more clinically trained social workers than psychiatrists, psychologists, and psychiatric nurses combined.
That is true.
Yes, it is true. So, Gabriel, what are you studying?
I'm a sociology major and minoring in criminal justice.
Amazing. And do you have any knowledge about social work?
I have a good amount of knowledge, hopefully, as a third year.
Okay, cool. Could you name a famous social worker?
A social worker I've been working on right now for a writing was Whitney M. Young Jr. He was a pivotal figure during the civil rights movement, not as well known during that time, but still he was very well known in the social or work environment or group, and he definitely helped African Americans a lot with a lot more economical opportunities. So that was one that I was really intrigued in.
Awesome. That's great. And do you think that's motivating you for higher education in social work?
Yes, that, and I feel like there's a lot of things you can do as a social worker when it comes to advocacy. So even though right now I feel like there's a lot needed for advocacy, especially not just in African Americans, but in everyone around, especially at this time in political environment.
Yes, yes, absolutely agree. Well, thank you so much, Gabriel. Good job.
Sure.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Maya,
And I'm Sarah.
and I'm going to be asking Sarah a question about social work. True or false? Professional social workers are found in every facet of community life.
I think true.
Yes! We have a winner of a donut.
Yay!
All right, so we're here with Victoria, and she mentioned she is interested in getting into social work. So, Victoria, why are you interested in social work?
I think it's always been important for me to not only just give back, but really understand what people go through and just really find ways to help them. I feel like there's been, or I know of people that have been in social work, so just hearing about the stories and how they have helped somebody, and I think also working with kids at a very young age, they have just seeing their things that they have gone through in ways that, okay, how can I help them, and with their mental health or just any way, whether that's family things that's going back at home. So I feel like working with all that has really made me what field can I go into that can help that, and that was social work was one of the fields that really interests me. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nice. That's amazing. And I definitely think you'll make a great impact in social work. Yeah. All right.